So I want to introduce Lumafield and industrial X-ray CT scanning. I just want to give a quick background on how X-ray CT scanning works. Think of it like a refrigerator. You open the door, you put the part in, you close the door. The machine takes a series of X-rays of that part, and we stitch those together into a 3D model. CT is a bit of a gold standard for holistic part validation. So whether you're looking to detect voids, ultrasonic welding, internal components, leaks, cracks, PCB elements, this is what X-ray CT can help you detect on your product development journey. And essentially, CT is very inaccessible today for most companies. It's a gigantic machine. It's upwards of $1 million, $50K for software, $30K for maintenance, very difficult to use, largely constrained to the biggest medical device and aerospace companies. And that's really where Lumafield comes in. The whole goal of Lumafield is to make X-ray CT affordable and accessible for any company to adopt for the first time. And so we've built our own hardware device, which is very office friendly. We've also been the first company to go fully cloud-based for CT. So we have our own software as well that goes with it. And so we envision anyone on your engineering team should be able to walk up to this machine, do a scan, and be able to see inside of their parts non-destructively to identify defects, problems, issues during R&D, manufacturing, or ramp up, for example. So I want to show a really quick example of how this works, just so you get a sense. This is our software. This is a shampoo bottle. This actually leaked in my luggage, believe it or not. And so what happens is when you slice around rotationally, you can see the inside of this shampoo bottle. And so if I zoom in, you can see a cracked thread here. You can see a crack, and you can even see a lot of those leak paths up in this area here as this bottle was over-torqued, essentially. Back here. So CT can fit in all across the workflow, whether it's early R&D and design, validating new designs, doing reliability testing, running DOEs, new materials. We work with a number of companies along sustainability and validating new materials. As you ramp up to first article inspection, supplier qualification, tooling optimization, these are really where you need to validate your part and validate it quickly and find those hidden defects before they become an issue later on. You get into production, batch sampling, and obviously anything that fails from the field. So a really quick case study with L'Oreal. They had a new product coming to market. They had a leak that they couldn't detect early on. It was not being captured by traditional inspection methods like visual or measurement. Basically, with one scan, they were able to detect this leak path here, and you can see it up here. And then you can see kind of misalignment among these assemblies. And this saved them about 4 months in building a whole unit tool, actually, because they were able to catch this early and not let this defect go throughout into the field. So for us, we've had machines in the field for about 2 years. We have several machines all over the US and Canada across a number of different applications and industries. And we'd love to work with the folks here to explore CT and help them adopt it for the first time. Ariadna, I think you are muted.
Thanks, Dave. Double thanks. So feel free to post any questions for Dave to the chat now or in a little bit throughout the program. I'll start with one of them. So would you say that the technology is for a lab or are there production cases?
It would be both. So we have customers that use it in R&D lab, but we also have higher throughput capability for folks who are doing faster and higher volume production. I do see someone asked in the chat,
Yes.
What is the resolution? We can get down to 40 micron. So anything smaller than 40 micron will be a little bit more blurry. Anything bigger than that, we should be able to detect.
Super. And one last question. What are some of, actually, let's see if there's another one from the audience. What is the form factor and price?
So happy to take pricing conversations. Maybe in the breakout would be easier. The way that we operate is actually a little bit more of hardware as a service. So you pay annually and you get everything in this box here. So hardware on site, software, unlimited users, maintenance, training, storage, that's all included. And at the moment, Yuri, we are targeting the US and Canada, although we do have an international expansion coming.